They lied to you. For what, like 3 years, they have been telling us that the job market is dead, that AI is taking over, basically feeding us the apocalypse. And the terrifying part, they were kind of right. If you're an average employee just working away, you will get swallowed up by AI. There is no future. That is the future. But what the media doesn't tell you is that while the rest of the 99% are panicking, the 1% are building funnels and using AI to maintain their wealth and make sure the wealth stays with them. We aren't just using the AI like the other normies and people. We are making, monetizing, and paying ourselves with digital assets that have infinite scale and growth. What are those products? Those are AI models. And why exactly do we sell these digital products? Because we rely on a human instinct. That is the sole reason why we are so successful with this. Look, the old model with OnlyFans management or something was great. It happens when we take the human out of the equation. You get a thing that doesn't age, is 24/7, has no emotions, is infinitely scalable, many ways in monetizing it, many ways. But in this video, we will focus on one exact way. Shadow operation of 2026, and by the end of this video, you will have everything you need to get started in this and succeed in it. This is AI modeling. Look, and you might be asking, why this? Why not crypto, dropshipping, or SMMA or some shit like that? Well, I tried all of those things. We tried all of those things. Some succeeded, some not. This was the one that finally clicked and we could scale and reproduce and again scale. Basically, you can do this infinitely if you have the patience or you're willing to do that. That's the beauty of it. Look, let's take SMMA for example. You're constantly getting screwed over by people, by the clients. You're getting replaced by AI tools for free. You're basically swimming against the tide. OnlyFans management, basically this, but the human part, as I said. You're dealing with emotions for 80% and 20% is actually about making money. When we take our model, we are only dealing with succeeding, I guess. With AI modeling, you don't have a client, you have an asset. You have a resource you can scale infinitely and succeed with. How do we actually build one of these? Mainly, there are 3 pillars you need to succeed with this. The first starts with the actual model creation. Look, while the pros use LoRa's and stuff like that, we have found a much simpler way for an average beginner to start dealing in this niche. Come on, bro. By simplifying this, you can replicate it much faster, much easier. But the average guy doesn't know how to do that. And I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you want to know our specific workflow, how we get these realistic results constantly. Join the Discord. There's a free resources tab. You can get started for free in this. And we will help you. The community, we have created the community to guide you through this. If you are lost in this, look, you can Google AI tools and you will get millions of results in Google. It's getting filled really quickly. So we must use them appropriately. We must choose the correct tools to get the best results. Yeah, you can download those huge models on your own computer, run them locally, but why? Why? Just follow our workflow. It's much easier. It's the same, and you don't need to spend tons of money on power or electricity or some shit. We have tried those. Look, there are good results using those, but you don't need that. So 3 pillars. You need to create your model. After that, we must use videos. That is one of the most important rules out there. Don't use static images. Static images bore people. No human has the attention span anymore to just look at static images. You need some movement in there. First of all, it stops the viewer, and you can sell them. You can sell the emotion, you can sell many things using videos. Using static images, it's much harder. Much harder. And again, there are free tools out there. Many free tools that work okay. But in our specific Discord, there's guides and tutorials and detailed explanations on how exactly you can do this today. Not just saying that for the sake of saying it. Go actually down to our Discord and check it out. It will be much easier. And I'm not kidding about the videos over static images. That is the most important thing. You can look at the retention stats on the posts. There's a video, even a simple one, people will look at it more. So that means more time to sell, more time to make money. Next, there's the consistency. As I said, people starting out try to replicate it, just try to use prompts to achieve natural results and somehow achieve consistency. No, that's not how it works. You need workflows, and it's not that complicated. Not, I promise you. And look, imagine you follow a celebrity and one day they just don't look like themselves. Now in this AI age, you will have suspicions that they are fake. And if people think they're being tricked, they won't pay. They won't subscribe to your paid channel or something. No, you need to be consistent. You need to create your own or use our workflows that have been proven to work. Okay, you've nailed the consistency. You have your pictures, you have your model, okay. But there's no traffic, there's no one to buy your photos or look at them. You need a workflow for that also. We take ideas that have been proven to work, we place our model inside of them, and that guarantees results for us. Look, and again, the subscriber fee or whatever it's called, the OnlyFans fan view thing, the subscriber fee is only the base level. You can monetize the model in thousands of ways to earn money, but even in this one way, you will earn more than enough for you to live on, for you to achieve your dream life. Basically, the system is kind of simple. You nurture the content, you build the fantasy for the viewer, and then when the dopamine for the viewer is highest, you sell the pay-per-view content to them at that moment. Boom. And you are profitable, you are making good money, and you can repeat that. You will get lost. You will spend 6 months, get banned, earn nothing if you don't have the proper guidance. Do you think people that make 58,000 a month don't have networks or communities that they are in to look and share data about the newest AI revelations? Of course they are. They aren't looking at old YouTube tutorials from 3 years ago on how to make AI images. Hell no. They're in active networks, constantly updating their workflows because the content changes constantly. What once was allowed on Instagram and didn't get detected by the AI detectors is getting detected next week. So you need to change that. You need to constantly adapt and change and go with the flow. And on your own, it's really hard because you get lost in these things. Oh, there's new video generation. Oh, Instagram, that. No, you need a community. And then this community, we communicate with each other, make it easier. So it's easier for a small-time, first-time creator to succeed in this and make money. And on top of the thing that you can't physically see all of the things on your own, we made this because fitting everything into one nuanced video is basically impossible. So we update the forums and we update the guidances and systems every day, every week, so you can constantly go look for specific things and find it. On our Discord, there's a free resources tab in the free Discord section, and join that. Look at the resources, chat with us, chat with the community, and find out if it's real before you commit. If you don't believe it, find out for yourself and see the results, see the consistent results of people using these methods. That's basically it. And in this modern day and age, there are two worlds. One is the physical, where we live in, and the other one is the digital, the one that moves fast, where opportunities like this don't come as often, to jump in and be at the start of a revolution. And it's like the gold rush, but only if 10 people knew about the gold. Your friends, your family might think it's stupid. They might not understand. But while they're going to jobs they hate, you can actually start building the life you actually deserve and want. And why wouldn't you do that? So as I said, I will see you on the inside of the Discord. Join for free. If you don't have enough, get the paid version. We will be with you throughout the whole journey.